Okay, I wanted to show you this. Maybe I come up with a way of using this braid line to fish these lines through the boat, and I thought it might help somebody, so I just wanted to show you. And I use this bell housing and this line, this ship cable that I've got a speed through system. So I tied it to the end of this and pulled it through to tell me where it is and kept it out of the way in the meantime. But all I've got, and this happens to be 80-pound braid, I'm sure something that's pretty strong. You need to use something pretty strong because if it's break, you're going to be lost. But I've got just a knot tied at just a regular plain old knot right at the end of that braid, if you can see it. And what I'm going to do is just tie what I call a slip knot. So if you watch, I'm just looping around the line, and then I'm tying another knot with that knot that I have through it, pulling it tight, and then that'll slip to that knot hangs, and then what I've got is a slip knot like a noose. Okay, and what I'm going to do now, and I've used this a number of times doing things like this, and I find this I've never had it fail yet. All right, what I'm going to do is find an area that, and I probably will be behind this this cable part, the metal part that's thicker, because I think it'll stay on really good. So I'm going to put it here and pull this slip knot tight, and then somewhere maybe up here, middle of the way to the end, I'm going to put another slip knot. Now pay attention to what you're doing here, because you want this to make sure it stays in place. But the middle one's not going to matter because it can't go that far. All right, but I'm just pulling. What I'm doing is just right in the middle is pulling a loop and then pulling the line through it. And what I've got is another slip knot. Okay, that as I pull on the line, it's going to get tighter. And I just pull that up big enough, go across this line, and then pull it down. Okay, and then it's not going anywhere. And then you're going to need one probably pretty close to the end. All right, and I would say try to target about 3/4 of an inch or so. And the reason you need it close to the end is because that way when you're pulling, if it gets tangled up in something in there, it's going to pull the front end of the wire. Okay, so it's going to be less likely to get hung up on something as you're going through the engine compartment. And that right there is going to pull that wire to where I need it to go.